Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to build a temperature converter application using Angular custom pipe. So guys, you know that the pipes are the best way to transform the appearance of elements in the template. So there are built-in pipes like date types, currency pipes, and number pipes, etc. in Angular. But if these pipes cannot fulfill the requirements, then we can build our own pipe in Angular. Is called custom pipe in Angular. So guys, before going to this video, please visit my previous videos, that is how to build the calculator application and some Angular projects, some built-in sample projects as well as some real-time projects. So you'll get this Angular projects in my playlist called Angular application. So you will get all this kind of applications. There is some where it is not only for beginners, it is also for intermediate and for experienced candidates. So you'll get some fundamentals as well as advanced knowledge how to create an Angular application and some components and the pipes to create some applications, and how to consume the web API in your Angular. So you'll get this all kind of knowledge from this playlist called Angular application. So guys, in this video we'll discuss few points, that is know about pipe in Angular and how to use the pipe in Angular, steps to build the temperature converter application using Angular. So guys, here I have few steps mentioned. Okay, there is step 1. So step 1 is we need to create the component. So to create the component, this is the command ng generate pipe, and the pipe name is temp-converter. Okay, so if you'll go to my Angular project, okay, so this is the Angular project. Okay, here this is my path where my Angular project contains. So here you need to put this command and execute it. Once you execute, okay, you'll see if you just expand the folder, you'll get that temp-converter pipe is created. One is temp-converter.pipe.ts, another one is temp-converter.pipe.spec.ts. so these two files will be created when we create any new pipes. Okay, so next step is this is the step 1. Next step is we need to add the code in temp-converter.pipe.ts file. So here I'll go to my this file. If you open this file, so I already have add the code for logic, that is the temperature logic, convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Celsius. So guys, here's the temperature converter pipe which converts the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit and vice versa. And I'll describe the code here. First of all, we need to import the pipe and pipe transform libraries from Angular. Okay, this one, and this libraries are part of the Angular core. Okay, and here I decorate converter pipe class with @pipe decorator. Okay, you will see here. So the @pipe decorator tells the Angular that the class is a pipe, and the decorator expects us to provide a name to the pipe. We have given as it as the temp converter. Okay, you can see this name. So this is the name we must use in the template to make use of this pipe. Okay guys, so here the export class, this is the class name temp converter pipe implements pipe transform. It is nothing but the interface, so it is coming from that import library. Okay, and inside we have a method called transform. Okay, and here this class temp converter pipe must implement the pipe transform interface, and this is the pipe transform interface defines only one method called transform. So an interface that is implemented by pipes in order to perform a transformation. So Angular invokes the Angular transform method with the value of binding as the first argument and any parameters and as the second argument in list form. Okay, you'll get these parameters as well. And there you can see the interface definitions here. This is the interface definitions is as below here. So the export class. This is the class name implement pipe transform. If you put over a mouse on this pipe transform interface, you'll get some details about the interface and its implementation part. Okay, so here guys, I'll show you one more. I'll discuss that this first argument, this is not a value, it is the value that the pipe needs to transform. So we can also include any number of arguments. The method must return the final transform data. So the logic implementation of the transform method for the temperature converter, this is this one up to this, starts from here and here to here. This is the transform method where we implement our logic. So the first is value and second is the unit. Okay, so the unit expects the either C, that is convert to Celsius, or F, convert to Fahrenheit. So it converts the value received to either Celsius or Fahrenheit based on the unit. Okay, so if you just check the condition, the value, and this is the value, if it is returns a boolean value, that indicates whether the value is reversed value, not a number. Okay, so if unit is C, triple equal, so you'll get this converter. Okay, and if it is F, then this is the logic to convert the your number. Okay, so that's the logic we have written inside the transform method of temp-converter.pipe.ts file. So we'll go to our notes. So step 3 is pipe declaration in app.module.ts file. So guys, to use our custom pipe, we need to tell our component where to find it. So this is used first by the importing it and then including it in the declarations array of app module or app.module.ts file. Also, we need to import forms module and include it in the imports array of the app module or app.module.ts file. Else we might get an issue called cannot bind to ng model, since it is not a known property of input. Okay, so I'll show you in the code also. If you open this app.module.ts file, whenever you create any pipe or component, it will be registered here. And also we need to add inside the @ng module decorator in the declaration array, we need to add this import value here. Okay, and there is one more thing, is we need to add the forms module in the imports module. Okay, this one, and this is we have declared this form module here, this import section. So we need to add this forms module in the import section, otherwise we'll get some error. So that error is called cannot bind ng model, since it is a known property of input. So input as nothing but your any elements you have used, a text box, a radio button, checkbox, okay, like this. So this is all about the app.module.ts file. I will show again the codes, that is temp-converter.pipe.ts file. So this is the code only up to start from here to here. And second is app.module.ts. So there is nothing much, only we need to add this forms module import and then import the temp-converter to pipe. And for temp-converter to pipe variable, we need to add here in the declaration array, and for forms module we need to add inside the import section array. This is all about app.module.ts file. So step 4 is we need to add code in app.component.html file. So if you open the app.component.html file, this is the code. Okay, and here the custom pipes are used in the same as the Angular built-in pipes are used. So this is the interpolation title, it will show the title of this our Angular application. Okay, and here you just noticed guys one thing, that this is the text box and the ng model we have used the Fahrenheit, and this is a placeholder, and the label I have used where as soon as the user will enter some values on the Fahrenheit, it will convert the Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so you'll get, we have used one pipe called this is the pipe symbol, this is temp converter C. So here what is happening is, I'll discuss this Celsius to Fahrenheit. So here Celsius is sent to the temp converter as the first argument value, and we use pipe to indicate that the temp converter is a pipe to angular. The F after the colon is the first argument, so you can pass more than one argument to the pipe by separating each argument by a colon. Okay, and same way for Fahrenheit. So this one, so it is sent to the temp converter as the first argument value. We use the pipe symbol to indicate that the temp converter is a pipe to angular. The C after the colon is the first argument. You can pass more than one argument to the pipe by separating each argument by a column, by a colon. So here Fahrenheit is the value parameter and C is the unit parameter of the transform method. So temp converter is the name of the pipe mentioned in the pipe decorator, which I have discussed earlier. So these are mapped to the temp-converter.pipe.ts file. Okay guys, so remember in that temp-converter.pipe.ts file there is one method called transform, and it has two parameters, that is the value and unit. So let's discuss this app.component.html. So guys, here the ng model equal to Fahrenheit, right, the first text box. So this should be mapped to Fahrenheit, which is sent to the temp converter as the first argument value, and the label, it will show Fahrenheit to Celsius. So this is the Fahrenheit and pipe temp converter to C, so it will convert the Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, and same way for second text box, which will convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit. So the ng model here equal to Celsius. This is should be mapped to the Celsius, which is sent to the temp converter as the first argument value, and here it will convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit, the Celsius pipe temp converter colon F. So that means it will convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit. So this app.component.html file, it contains two things. One is text box, and based on the user input the value will be converted and it will show using the label for both Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Celsius. So this is all about the code of app.component.html file. Okay, so step 5 is we need to add code in app.component.ts file. So in app.component.ts file, if you open here, yeah, this one. So guys, here the description part is we have declared three properties. One is title, Celsius and Fahrenheit. Okay, the title is this is the value, and the Celsius is type number, Fahrenheit is the type the number. So the Celsius and Fahrenheit properties are used to map for data binding in app.component.html file. So there are two ways of data binding, that is interpolation and two-way binding are used in app.component.html file. So how, I'll show you again. If you open the app.component.html file, so you'll see here, just open and yeah, you'll see here this interpolation is nothing but this one, and two-way data binding it using ng model. Okay, in app.component.html file. So guys, here Celsius, whatever you are seeing here in we have defined in app.component.ts file, we have used in our app.component.html file, that is the Celsius and Fahrenheit. Okay guys, so that's what we discussed here. So that values are mapped to the app.component.html file. So for app.component.ts file, this is the code. Okay, so go to step 6. We need to add some bootstrap CDN in index.html to make a responsive design. So guys, here I'll open the index.html. Yeah, this one. So there is one line, we need to add this bootstrap CDN to make our page responsive. So this is all about the line for Bootstrap CDN in our index.html file. So it is used for styling the application. Yeah, then we need to check the output. So guys, to check the output, we will open our VS Code and terminal and press here, type here ng-serve. So guys, you can see our Angular application compiled successfully. We'll copy this URL, go to my browser, and here I need to run. So here, this is our user interface for our Angular temperature converter application. So guys, here what I'll show you is, this is the first text box used for enter Fahrenheit, and based on the input it will convert to the Celsius. Same way, the second text box is for Celsius. If you open any mention any values for Celsius, it will convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit in the level. So first I'll show you the Fahrenheit. So I'll put here 100, and that value, if you convert to Fahrenheit to Celsius, it is 37.78. So if you'll type here Celsius is 37.78. so see here, the Celsius value, and it will convert to Fahrenheit, that is 100.00. So I'll type here some negative, that is 46.67. so our Celsius is, it is convert to Fahrenheit to Celsius, minus 43.71. so if you type here Celsius 43.71, it converts to the Fahrenheit, that is minus 46.68. okay, and if you check for Bootstrap inspect element, okay, yeah. So guys, here you can see that this is our Bootstrap support. Okay, you can check on other devices as well based on their dimensions. Okay, and if you open iPad Pro, this is the output. iPad Mini, this is the output of our application, and then we can check also for other devices, iPhone SE and responsive. So based on, this is our Bootstrap support responsive design. So based on the device selection, it will adjust its layout and show the output on in the responsive way. So guys, let's go to my presentation. So guys, here steps to build custom pipes in Angular. So these are the steps, and these steps whatever we discussed, these are I have mentioned in detail. So know about the pipes. So the pipes are the best way to transform the appearance of elements in template. And if you have any these are the by default pipe built-in pipes in Angular, and also we can create our custom pipes in Angular. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.